stage Mr. Moses Okenla as he leads us in the very last session for today. Come on, we can do better than what we are doing.
Okay, so today I want to teach mathematics. Hello? I am hearing I think some people are hungry, right? Okay, so after my session, we'll have a question and answer session with Ms. Omaomi. Then we have Mr. Tangod leading the graduation ceremony for the students that went through our skills acquisition program. Then we are done. After the graduation ceremony, we are done. So we are almost done. Okay, media, are we ready? So I want to teach mathematics. I want to give you a formula. Media, let me know when you're ready. The mind shift formula. Are you ready? Please, teaching you mathematics, you need to write. The mind shift formula. What am I talking about? Okay, we're waiting for media. Media will put it up soon. Okay. Please write it. Write it. Write it. Mind shift equal to bracket open m plus I plus n plus minus d bracket close raised to power s divided by h plus I plus f plus t. The mind shift formula. Now I'll give you the variables, what each represents. So are you ready? M, mindset. M, mindset. Sorry, that's not minus, it's plus, please. I think there's a mistake here. It's plus. It's not minus, please. It's plus. I, intention. N, nurturing. Nurturing. So I'm your math teacher for today. D, discipline. S, self-belief. H, habits. I, innovation. F, focus. And T, transformation. I'm going to take them one after the other. I have about 15 to 20 minutes to teach you this formula. 15 to 20 minutes to teach you this formula. Listen. Mindset. What is mindset? Mindset is your mental framework. The way you see life, your perspective to life. That's your mindset. Your mental framework. Your mindset. Why does it matter? I'm a Christian, so I'm going to use this. The Holy Scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, it says, so is he. Or so is she. Now, I say this. You are a product of your thoughts. What I say? You are a product. Where you are today is as a result of where your thinking has brought you. For you to get to where you want to get to is as a result of reframing your mental model. That's the only way you can get there. And I'll tell you some other things. What's the next variable? I. What do I call I? Intention. Another word for intention is desire. Another word for intention is aspiration. Someone said,
The future you do not picture, you cannot capture. The future you do not what? Picture. You cannot capture. I ask you, where are you going? You've come to the youth conference. Maybe some of you came because your friends said they were coming. But in 5 years' time, there will be a differentiator. There will be people that came to this conference and pick one or two things, and will see it in their lives 5 years to come. And there will be people that came here to play, and while away their time, we will see that difference in 5 years. I ask again, where are you going? What mental picture do you have of your future? What's your aspiration? Maybe you are from a low-income family at the moment. Do you see yourself still in that condition in the next 5-10 years? What is your intention? What is your aspiration? These are the things that are the clarity of purpose. Knowing where you are going. And the best thing that can happen to you is to know where you're going on time. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say you were coming. How many of you missed your way while coming to this hall? Okay, thank you. I love that. Clap for yourselves. Okay, now that's a good example. Why did you lose your way? Because you've never been here. You don't know this place, right? Imagine if you've been here before. Will you lose your way? Now, bringing it to what I'm saying. If you don't have an aspiration, you'll keep running in cycles in life. If you have no aspiration, you have no purpose, you don't know why you are here, you don't know what you came to the world to do, you keep running in cycles and you get lost. What's the next variable? N, nurturing, mentorship, learning, growth. These are inputs. Mentorship, learning, growth. I read my first book when I was in SS1. And that book completely transformed and changed my life. Guess the title of that book? The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. The power, I can remember the book. I think I still have it on my bookshelf. It's a red covered book, Norman Vincent Peale. If you have access to that book, please go and look for that book. The Power of Positive Thinking. That book changed the way I saw life. Learning, mentorship. You need to have people in your life you are looking up to. This is the person I want to become like. Somebody said, if you had somebody to mentor you, if you had somebody to learn from, she said she wanted to be like Chineye Adeleye because she's seen something that resonates with her. So who are the people that resonate with where you are going? Some of you, the kind of mentors you have are on social media. Some of you are attending Gege University. I didn't know you guys would catch that. Growth input. Then the next one, discipline. D, disciplined. Discipline. Nothing good comes easy. You must be disciplined enough to chase the things that you desire. If there's anything you desire in life, you must be disciplined enough to pay the price. There is a process for it. You want to be successful, there is a process. You want to be an artist, you want to be a singer, you want to be a programmer, there's a process. The problem with the youth today is that they want the results, but they don't want the process. And you cannot get the result without process. If not, you are a thief. It's only a thief that gets the result without process because they steal it. Now, all these raised to the power of this self-belief. Some of you don't know who you are. I used to tell some of my mentees, I said, when your father and your mother copulated or had sexual intercourse, over 1 million sperms were produced. And they had to do a race. The fastest one was the one that fertilized. And guess who the fastest one was? Who was the fastest one? So, you are 1 in a million. Tell somebody by your side, you are 1 in a million. See, say it like you mean it. I am 1 in a million. You need to believe in yourself. You have the ability, you have the gift, you have the skills, you have the talent to do whatsoever your purpose demands. There is a gift inside of you that needs to come out. There is something inside of you that no other person has. And until you are able to discover that thing and share it with the world, you will remain on a lower plane. But the moment you discover your gift and you move out of fear in self-belief and believe in yourself and say, this I can do, then the world will hear your name. I said the world will hear your name. Okay, we are not in church. Okay. The next one is habits. What you do daily determines your life. If what you do daily is scroll, TikTok, social media, that's exactly what you get. But if you have a daily habit of learning, there's something I do. Whenever I come across something I don't know, the first place I go is Google or YouTube. Because I want to learn. So make it an habit. Tell yourself, every day before you sleep, ask yourself this question. What have I learned today? Let no day pass without you learning something. Let no day pass without you learning something. Innovation. Creative problem solving. Solving global problems, not just local problems. You can start local and go global. When you start local, your aim should not be to end local. Your aim should be to end global. Because the world is a global village. I heard a story that Beyonce reached out to someone on Facebook, on YouTube that has less than 200 followers on YouTube. Because the person puts his work out there for the world to see, a big artist like Beyonce got to see that video and said, if this person can do it, then I can work with this person. Called the person and gave the person a very big contract to do something for her. Innovation, focus, elimination of distraction. There are so many distractions that come your way. Must be able to eliminate them. Then the last is transformation. If you can imbibe by all these principles, changing your mindset, clarifying your purpose, getting a mentor, learning, growing, discipline, self-belief. This is the exponential that amplifies everything. That's why if you do all this, if you have the mindset, you have the intention, you have the nurturing, you have the discipline, and you do not have the self-belief. There are so many people that are not as gifted and talented as you. They are stars. Sorry to say this. Some of you can speak better English than Pella. Am I right? Is he a star? With all your English, where are you? What am I trying to say? I'm saying if you do all this and you don't have that self-belief to put yourself out there, Pella will speak the English he knows, but he puts himself out there. And everybody now, to some people's standard, is a star, right? He's putting himself because he believes in himself. Your habits, your innovation, your focus, and your transformation. Now let me interpret this formula. Your mindset, intention, nurturing, and discipline must first be developed, raised to the power of your self-belief. then multiplied by the compound effect of habits, innovation, focus, and transformation. And this will produce a mind shift. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to take questions from the audience, and to drive this session, I'll be inviting to the podium a lady that I've known for quite a number of years now. She's so much interested in youth growth and development. In fact, she's called the Youthfluencer. So TYC 2025, I welcome on stage the one and only Mrs. Omowumi Sobowale. Put your hands together for her. So she's going to give us an introduction, then we'll take a few questions. After that, we'll take Unilag Son giving their presentation. Then we'll take our final session. Mr. Tangod will be taking the session before the graduation. Thank you very much, Ms. Omowumi. Thank you. Please, I need a mic for her. But you can please kindly introduce yourself, ma.
Hello, everybody. Can I start, please? Hello, everybody. I know you people are tired. You've been here since morning. Everybody's speaking big English, talking here and there. I know. But I want to applaud you for coming. And I can assure you that you haven't wasted your time. Even if you don't understand what it is that they are saying now, I am very, very convinced that as time goes on, you remember this day. As you grow older, you remember this day, and you remember some of the things that were said here. And guess what? Those are the things that will form the bedrock of whatever it is that you are going to go on to become in future. Right? Am I speaking big English too? Hello, everybody say hello. Okay, you guys you look, okay. We have been speaking about mind shifts, mind shifts, mind shifts. How many people understand what mind shift is? How many people understand what mind shift is? Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Omowumi Sobowale. I am a youth, family and youth counselor. I counsel young children. I counsel adolescents. Do you understand? Okay. We'll be talking about mind shifts. Let me just tell you in simple terms. I'm sure most of you here are thinking that these people are speaking out of mind. At the end of the day, your mind is the only thing that you have. Your mind is the only power that you have. Trust me when I say it, your mind is the only power that you have to change whatever it is that you want to be. Do you understand me? Your mind is the only thing that can limit you or move you forward. Does that make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? Okay. Can I tell a story? Okay. I was once like you. We were once like you. I went to primary school, I went to secondary school, I went to university. Before I went to university, I'm not going to come here and tell you I grew up from the grass. No, that's not my story. But let me tell you my story. I used to be a very timid child. I can never stand in front of people and talk to people. I used to be extremely shy, extremely timid. And the only thing that my mom could do to me then was, she would tell me to go to the end of the room. She would tell me to read a story from there. And she would stay here. I won't be holding a microphone. And she would say, I want to hear you loud and clear. My God, if I don't talk loud, I will hear bah. Not because she hated me. I'm sure then she was trying to build my capacity. She wanted me to know that I can speak to people, I can open my mouth, but there are practical things that I needed to learn. First of all, I needed to learn to be confident in speaking. Okay? Somebody that was talking about how she didn't know how she was going to go about life, right? Do I remember? Aisha, you can be anything, please. Do not limit yourself. So therefore, I will stay at the end of the room. I will read a story out loud for her to hear. As I finished school, I was waiting to enter university, and she enrolled me into a drama club in Unilag here. Imagine, all the people that were in the drama club, they are all students, or they are all university students. I just finished secondary school, but she enrolled me there anyway because she said, you see this voice, you must use it. I entered the drama school. I was learning how to do stage play. So one of those days, they asked me to sell tickets. You know when you want to do stage play, they say you can't sell tickets to bring people in. So I usually go to banks to sell tickets. Imagine me that was very timid. I will walk into a bank. I will ask them, please, I'm here to sell tickets. This is the play we are doing. This is the meaning of the play. And people will buy. The first time it happened, second time, guess what happened? I gained momentum, right? The first time you enter a bank for the first time, a shy, timid girl, I say I want to sell tickets. One person buys. Two people buys. Guess what? Will you be afraid to go to the bank again? No, tell me, will you be afraid to go there again? Because you have done what? You have made sales. So I made sales, and after that, I came back joyfully. I was speaking to one of my friends, one of my rich friends. Her father is very wealthy. And she said, oh, I want to attend this play. Please come and sell to my father. So I followed down home. Mumumi, I followed down home with my what? Shoulders high. I followed down home, and I told her father, oh, we have a play. Come and buy ticket for your children and, their cousins. Guess what? This man washed me from head to toe. This man insulted everything about me. Look at you. You want to sell tickets after going to school. Is this what you want to use your life to do? As you are like this, you went to school, you cannot go and think. You cannot go and do better things with your life. This is what you're... Guess what? I left there what? In tears. And for a very long time, me that was already developing my confidence, guess what? I went back into the hole that I was in because his words got to me so much. For a long time, I couldn't talk to anybody. I went back to my shell. One day, my mommy asked me, she said, okay, when he said these things about you, is that who you are? I said, no. Is he feeding you? I said, no. Is he clothing you? He said, no. Why is his word important? Why are those things important to you? And that was my waking point. Like, why is he important to me? He's not my father. He does not pay my school fees. He's not clothing me. He's not feeding me. Why is his word important to me? Why am I carrying it? Guess what? That was my awakening moment. I'm like, you know what? This girl is going to be whoever she thinks she's going to be, and nobody, I say it, nobody is going to diminish who I am. I want you to always tell yourself, this girl, this boy, I'm going to go ahead to be whoever I want to be, and nobody, please say it, nobody will diminish who you are. But guess what? It starts from the mind, and that's what he's been teaching you since. It starts from your mind. The man, what he said to me pained me so much. I cried, I wailed, I started getting depressed because he said, look at you. You will not amount to anything. Guess what? This man watches me talk on stage. This man has seen me on several stages before. And one day he came to me and said, you are doing well, oh. This is the person that said what? You cannot amount to what? Nothing. I took that as a fuel for me to grow. I took that as every time I want to relax, every time I want to be lazy, I remember those words. This girl cannot amount to nothing. And I will do what? Jump up and say, I can. Because this girl is going to go high to places that this man has never been with all his money. I will go to stage that he himself cannot even stand on. And that is always my driving force. So at the end of the day, please don't forget. Everybody has come here to speak. They have spent so much money to get all of this together. But I want you to always remember, at the end of the day, he will not come and do it for you. It is your mind. What did I say? It is your mind. And every time you feel lazy, please remember, tell yourself, this girl is going to be whoever she thinks she is. This girl is going to be whoever she wants to be. And nobody can stop that. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. Okay, so we're going to take just 3 questions. Just 3 questions. If the first 3 people to come out are the questions we're going to take. Just 3 questions. Okay, I can see 1, 2, 3. That's all. Okay? Quickly. So we're taking all the questions and answering all the questions. We need to end this session in the next 4 minutes. So please make your questions very brief.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chukwudi Emmanuel. I'm sorry, I've been listening to this mind shift, and one thing I learned was we have to read books to become leaders. What about those people that have, let me say, weakness in reading? For example, you are bored where you are reading. What can the person do, so that the person can continue to read well.
Okay, let's take the next question.
My name is Olajide Ezekiel. I want to ask that, can a governor be your role model? In what way? You said it that when you transform mind, you transform a life. When you transform a life, you transform a community. When you transform a community, you transform a nation. And he has been doing that in many ways. So I want to ask that, can he still be your role model?
Okay, let's take the last question. I'll take your question. I'll answer your question.
Okay, so I have an ambition to become several things. First, I want to become a scientist. Secondly, I want to become a global leader. Then finally, I want to be the director. I want to be the SG, that is Secretary General of the United Nations. But all these things are very different from each other. So the thing is, how can I connect the dots? Like, there are different things. How can I connect the dots at the same time? Only me, different things. But I still want to do it. I have the ambition. I have the passion. How can I connect the dots?
Okay, so she will answer the first and the last question. I'll answer the one in the middle.
Let me quickly start with him. He wants to be so many things. I want you to understand something. You are still growing. As time goes on, you will develop, you will find yourself. Does that make sense? When I was younger, I wanted to be an actress, I wanted to be a singer, I wanted to be so many things. As you grow up, you will discover what? Yourself. And whatever it is that you're meant to be, will eventually come to you. I always say it too. I mean, it's not too late for you to be anything you want to be at the end of the day. If you try being a politician or whatever and it doesn't work, you can switch. Guess what? You're the driver of your life. If you know that this one is no longer serving you, you have the power to be whatever it is that you want to be. But just know that, discover yourself, give yourself time, read books. This other person that was talking about reading books, me too, me and you were in the same category. I get bored reading books. But guess what? There are audio books now to be read, you know. There are audio books. So if you don't like reading, get the app. There are apps that you can download and you can listen to whatever it is that you need to listen to. And sometimes, look for the ones that, you know, catches your attention and focus on it. There's something called the power of concentration. The same thing when you read the Bible, whatever it is that you read. When you see something that ministers to you, let me put it that way, concentrate on it. Put the thing in front of you and read it till your mind explains it to you. Till your mind and whatever it is that you've read, till it clicks to you. Keep your attention at it. So there are audiobooks. If you are bored, there are audiobooks that you can listen to. And okay, you can be anything you want to be, but discover yourself. As time goes on, you discover environment will change you, social media will change you, your job, everything will change you. You will discover yourself. So just take it one at a time.
Okay, thank you so much. But so, answering the question of the boy that said, can a governor be his role model? Yes, a governor can be your role model. So the challenge now is, you don't know the governor deeply. You're seeing the governor doing good works from afar. Fine. Because of that, you can love them. But sometimes you discover that before you choose, okay, so let me make a distinction. There's a difference between a mentor and a role model. A role model is somebody you look up to. A mentor is somebody that is not too far ahead of you. It's somebody that you can access, you can meet, you can talk to, you can share your dreams, and they can guide you. They are already where you want to be. So they can guide you and tell you, for you to get here, these are the things you need to do. So why not? A governor can be your role model, but before you choose a role model, make sure that you know all the stories. Because not everything is not as it seems outside. So some people are good outside, but behind the scenes, so many things are happening. I'm sure you guys have seen some of these comedy shows that he acts as a governor. You go and announce projects. Then those projects are not real. He comes back and says, show me the edit, show me the edit. By the time they've edited it, it's only the good part they are showing. How many of you have seen those videos? So some things are like that. If you don't have the facts, so that's where critical thinking comes in. Before you make a decision, make sure that you have your facts. But all the same, a governor can be your role model.
Also, please, the power of networking. Networking is important. What did I say? Networking is important. Don't go to an event and be doing fine girl and don't talk to the person beside you, the person might just be your ticket to the next stage, you know. So don't go to somewhere and just be aloof. There is power in networking. If you don't know, if I don't know, I didn't even get his contact. I don't even know his contact. I didn't have his contact directly. Guess what? It was somebody else who introduced, who even reminded me of who. So there's power in networking. Do not forget it. Everywhere you go to, everybody you meet, be open. Introduce yourself with pride and ask this person, what do you do? Can I know you? There's power in networking. Do not forget this, okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma. And with that, we come to the end of this session. So we're having the next session now, which is the speech by Mr. Thangoed Ibe, the final speaker. And it's not going to take too long. His speech is just going to be about 10 minutes. Then after that, we take the graduating students, award presentation for the graduating students, and we are done with TYC 2025. So make sure that you are here till the end. Something special is at the end of this event.
Thank you so much.
TYC 2025. TYC 2025. Okay, so we are about, take my words for it. We are having the last speaker, and it's not going to be less than 10 minutes. It's not going to be less than 10 minutes. He's the co-founder and digital talent director of StarLab Academy, a social enterprise that empowers undeserved African youth. With a background in media production and digital skills, his work focuses on bridging the gap between talent and opportunity in the digital economy. Through StarLab Academy's innovative blended model, which includes school-based career clubs and the Pathfinder app, he guides learners from talent discovery to career clarity. He's a passionate advocate for youth development and is dedicated to designing a future of work where young people can create value and drive change. It's my greatest pleasure to welcome Mr. Thangoed Ibe. We can do better than what we are doing right now. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Wow. Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. Yeah, just a quick one. I would just say, I think, like I say, they've given me the best spots for the event. Thank God Ibe, and I guess you've heard everything I do. I'm someone that is very, very interested. Okay, yeah. I'm someone that is so much interested in empowering young people, not just empowering them, helping them to learn digital skills and survive in this digital economy. So in my session today, I'll be giving a little of my time to talking, then more of it to some of the fantastic or amazing students that attended the just concluded boot camp. And we just see what they've learned. And not just that, we celebrate them. And we also call the graduates from that ceremony and from the boot camp. And we just award them for that. So you see, I'm here to speak on their behalf. So once again, let's give a round of applause to everyone that attended the boot camp. I think it's just, thank you. Why I go straight into what matters, I used to say something, if at all you will make wealth, then you must have something for sale. Like someone is saying something there. Okay, if at all you make wealth, I said you must have something for sale. And I think some of the challenges we've got today and why many people maybe many youths today are unemployable is because there's nothing employers can pay for. And I think the pandemic has done a lot and helped us to understand the fact that if you don't have something to offer, nobody's willing to pay for anything. And that should introduce everybody in this hall to what is happening and the evolution. That is, I think I'm not supposed to be the only one. Everybody should know that today there's the digital perspective in every field, digital perspectives in every career, digital perspective in whatsoever you're doing. In fact, I would just say this quickly. There's this young boy, his dad helped him get into tertiary institution. His dad is a tailor. So, and dad did everything. And he went to school. When he graduated, he asked himself, what can I do differently? Because I like sewing too. And you know what he did? He built an app for the dad, and tailoring went global in the sense that you could always go to the, you can go to the website, take in your measurements, and with the measurements you impute on that, clothes could be sewn and it can be delivered. Now, I am saying that to tell you that digitalization is now incorporated into almost everything. And today, if you don't have a way or you've not learned to digitalize your skill, digitalize your career, then I think you're way behind. And that is exactly what I'm to promote today. We're also in a world today in which, we're also in a world today in which certification is not enough. And to tell you that that is the point, every school is trying to tell you that, you know what, you don't even need to come to us to get certified. You can stay wherever you are, learn this skill, because what matters in the economy today is what you can do. And today, I'm going to be inviting just a student, because I was told there's no much time, to come and present some of the things they learned during the boot camp. And not just that, we get to know what some of these students, novice, 2 weeks, or like I say 3 weeks ago, but coming into this program, we're able to learn fantastic skills. And through this skill, now I tell you, they can, I think some of them learned photography, so it means they can take good pictures. And most of them content creation. I saw those jobs myself, and that's why I'm proud. I'm also proud to invite them on stage too, to come to also present to us. So may I have the team that is supposed to make their presentation with us today. And please, you give a round of applause as they come out, please. Keep clapping until they're here. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Joshua is there. Joshua is there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adeomi Shalom, and I and my colleagues here will be presenting what we've learned in our boot camp for the past 2 weeks. And this boot camp was actually a collaboration between Lighted Pearl and Starlab Academy. So much thanks to them for giving us this opportunity. So I'll be handing over to my colleague right now.
Good afternoon once again. My name is Great, and I'll be starting the rest of this presentation. Okay. First of all, I'll start. The media class has been so interactive. We were being taught different concepts. We were taught on photography. We were taught on how to take photos. We were taught on how to capture the moment, how to tell story with the photos you have taken, and it has really helped each and every one of us. Thank you. Okay, as you can see on the screen, this was a picture. These two pictures are the ones, a picture which was taken by one of our students, Brad Philip. So there's a before and a after. So as you can see at the before, you can see that the photo has a lot of distractions at the background and also looks unattractive. But as you can see at the after, all the background distractions have been blurred and it looks more attractive. Thank you, next slide. Also, same applies to this one. The background, the before looks, there's no much details and also unattractive. And the after, the details have been given. As you can see, the eye looks more clearer and the background blurred, and it looks more, with the help of the filter, it looks more attractive. Thank you, next slide. Design track, this is one of the concepts which we were taught on that design class. Design track, let me just enlighten everyone briefly on design track. It's a concept which helps us to show contrast in our presentation, how to make use of contrasts. As you can see in our presentation, you can see a white text, white background under, and on the top, there's a navy blue. So that is all. And I'll be handing over to my co-partner here, Mr. Sharon. Thank you.
Now, we'll be going to the tech track. We're not done. We'll be going to the tech track. My colleague over there will be playing a game right now on Scratch. So now, looking at this, it says, when space bar pressed, move Y by 10, then when released, to go back down to its original position. So it's minus 10 here and it's 10 here. So he'll be playing the game right now. And if you can see his computer, you see that he'll be pressing space bar. But, okay, let's hold on for the game. All right. When green lights clicked. When green flag clicked. Yes. Can you see that? He's pressing space bar, so these obstacles have been, yeah, so the game is over. Play it again. he's pressing spacebar as the game is going on. So these sprites, yeah, the game is over. So if you can play it well, you see that you avoid all these obstacles properly. Do you get? So this is what we've learned on that Scratch game. Once again, I want to say thank you to Starlab Academy and Lighted Pearl for giving us this opportunity to present to you. We are very grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Just be close by. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. I think.
I didn't get that.
If we have the guests,
Oh, they are all gone.
All right, thank you so much. And do you believe that all you saw happened in just 2 weeks? 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, for the boot camp, we had 2 locations. We had one in Makoko, then we had one in the Kotsun. And thanks to collaboration between Lighted Peer Africa and Starlab Academy, and just in 2 weeks, I don't know if the media can help me with the documentary. Is it possible? It's just two minutes or less. Is it possible? If not, I would just say, I wanted that video to just say all I would have said. So in 2 weeks, they learned in Makoko vocational skills, and why in Starlab Academy, that is Ikotsun, they learned digital skills, photography, content creation, Scratch, an introduction to programming, and also were introduced into design. And may I let you know, the presentation done by the students, in fact, we had to, okay, are we going to have sound for that? Is it possible? Oh,
needed forever to change your life, but mine changed in 2 weeks. Hi guys, my name is Precious and I'm a facilitator in the Starlab Summer Boot Camp. All my life I thought I hated teaching, but in 2 weeks I fell in love with teaching.
Hello everyone, my name is Jekudi Manuela. I'm here to tell you about my experience in boot camp. So when I came to boot camp, they taught me a lot of things that I didn't even know. Like content pillar, how to come up with a content pillar, and so on and so forth. They also taught me about Scratch and how to move the Scratch and other things.
Hello, my name is Great, and for a week now I've been attending a camp. Ever since I came here, I've been taught a lot of things. I've been taught how to design, I've been taught how to code, I've been taught programming, and it's been a lot of fun.
Good day everyone, my name is Adam Shalom. I'm here to talk about my experience from the bootcamp. From the bootcamp, I must say that
the Starlab Academy Summer Bootcamp wasn't just about skills, it was about transformation, community, and discovering the greatness within.
A round of applause, everybody. Yeah, thank you so much. And you know, anytime I remember, I don't think I'll ever forget this. Just young people coming together, having no knowledge of anything, and in 2 weeks are doing amazing stuff. Thank God, eBay, I'm someone that, will I say, I've experienced young people doing stuffs just in few weeks of learning. And we've got some of them doing well in cinematography, designs, creative industries, and the rest of that. And that is telling you that you can learn a skill. And I just started with saying that you perhaps will have nothing to sell if you've learned nothing. Like, if you don't have a skill, nobody's going to pay for anything. And employers today are looking for not just your certificates, they want to know what you've got to offer. And today, I want to celebrate every successful student, because at Starlab Academy, we had more students than you see today, but we only brought those that defended the projects. And that's why today, every of the students that defended their projects, that were part of the boot camp, we're going to be inviting them on stage, be giving them their certificates, and at the same time, we're taking pictures together. Can we give a round of applause as we have them come to the stage, please? Yeah, please. From Starlab Academy, and those in Makoko that attended the boot camp as well. Please come and join us. Quick, quick, quick.
Okay, so please can we also have the Lighted Stars come up stage as well? If you were part of the skill acquisition program, please kindly come up stage, most especially people from the Lighted Stars. Thank you very much. Please can we just jump our hands together for them as they come up stage as well? TYC 2025. I understand that we are very tired, but trust TYC 2025 to have a package for everyone at the end of this conference. Okay, so right about now, we're going into the award ceremony. We'll be giving out certificates to those young talents that have performed very well during the 2 weeks boot camp organized by Starlab Academy in conjunction with Lighted Pearl Africa Foundation. So please, if you hear your name, just kindly move forward a bit and take pictures. Thank you very much. So first here we have Pelumi Ganiyu. Is she around? Okay, so Abiodun Omojo Wolo. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Edward. Next, we have Ogunmayi Israel. Please, Ogunmayi Adebayo, get ready. Is she here? Okay. Emanuela Obi Keze. Okay. Okay, this one's a nine. Obi Keze Daniel, please get ready as well. Lasisi Islamiat, please get ready. Is she here? Lasisi Islamiat. Joseph Favor, is he here, please? Okay. Joseph Favor. Iwa Meron, Gbemisola, is she here, please? Is Gbemisola here? Okay, please step forward, please. Imoimi Daria, right? Okay. Okay. Is blessed here. Blessed. If I ain't Choco great, is he here, please? Thank you. Ibukun, is she here, please? Okay. Happiness, Emilojo. Happiness, Emilojo, is she here? Okay. Ikechukwu, please get ready. Elizabeth Ogundere, is she here, please? Is Elizabeth here? Okay. Caleb, is he here? Epifemi Joy, please kindly get ready. Chukudi Emmanuel, is he here, please? Okay. Emmanuel. Ambaye Ebibo is the person here. Is she? Okay. Is Ibe Gift here? Okay. Adewumi Shalom. Adekola Shemilore. Adekola Shemilore. Okay. Abubakar Muirat.
So as all good things come to an end, we have come to the end of this event. Now, can I have everyone's attention? So to the staff, teachers, and guests, please remain in the hall. Your packages are separate. Now to every student and every other member of the audience, please proceed through the back door to get your food and your packages. I repeat, staff, teachers, and guests, please remain in the hall. Everyone else can proceed through the back door. My name is Oluwatomi Onitiju. I am an event and red carpet host, TV presenter, and radio presenter, and it was my delight to serve as your host today.
CYC 2025. We just want to say thank you very much for coming to this year's conference. It's a great pleasure having every one of you around, and we hope to see you all next year. My name remains Ruben Daniel, and I was glad to be your host for this year's TYC 2025. See you all next year. Bye.